Time for bout number 12 of the afternoon. Entering the cage first into the red corner, Joe Taylor.
Joe Taylor, regular here on Battle Arena. Up and coming fighter with some serious skills. The babyface assassin, Joe Taylor. Always does so well, always brings the heat. He's fighting out of Banbury Martial Arts Centre under Stuart Davies, BAMA veteran, 40 pro fights, UK Muay Thai champion. Having coaches like that has got to give you confidence.
Definitely, and the confidence in your coaches translates into confidence in the cage, and that's what Joe Taylor's hoping to impress on today. Unfortunately, BMAC, Banbury Martial Arts Centre, are 0 for 2 right now, so they really could use a win to just up their spirits. And we all know how a victory can help.
I'm so excited about this fight. This could be a really fun fight. Every time Joe fights, it's exciting.
Good. I'm looking for some excitement. And he's facing George Caruna in this featherweight bout, 66 kilos. George Caruna representing McLeod's Academy in Aylesbury.
Aylesbury representing not too far away from here at Battle Arena Oxford. We're at the Kassam Stadium, home of Oxford United Football Club. Fantastic venue for a night of fights, the conference centre next door. Nice bars, nice facility, awesome venue. It's such a good atmosphere. You know, you can see on the video there's this like low roof. Gives it that kind of like a Coliseum feel. That's a bad comparison with the open roof. But you know what I mean?
No, Coliseums are a bit open. This is more like a prison cell.
Underground fight club.
Underground fights,
yes.
And entering the cage into the blue corner, George Caruna.
We can't say enough good things about McLeod's Academy. There's like Neil McLeod, the owner of McLeod's Academy, is like a legend in the UK martial arts scene. World stick fighting champion, purple belt in jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai pro, just good at everything, pro MMA fighter. I don't think he could be here today, sadly, but standing in for Neil, you have John Gilbert, and another person I can't say enough good things about. Gilbert Martial Arts, brown belt under Roger Gracie, pro MMA fighter, TK MMA champion. Such an experienced coach, and it's going to give George confidence as he comes into the cage.
So 2 confident fighters ready to go, and it's McLeod's looking to build on an earlier victory.
I love every time we see Joe fight, he looks like he's just woken up from a long nap. He's just like, oh yeah, I was having a snooze, now I'm back in, let's do some fighting.
Ready to go, and George Caruna just bouncing about, keeping his hands about him.
Introducing first the fighter in the red corner, weighing 65.5 kilograms. Fights out of BMAC, Joe Taylor.
Crowd favourite, Banbury just down the road.
And his opponent fighter in the blue corner, also weighing 65.5 kilograms. Fights out of McLeod, George.
George is a big guy for the weight.
I think I've sparred with George before, actually.
One of the many people that's whooped your ass.
Neil McLeod, so.
But Joe's got some 10th planet skills, and he's scrappy, and I mean that in a big complimentary way.
Nice. There we go with the kicks to start off in a big duck under.
Good takedown defense, but
George
George
doing very well to
did
stay
grab
up.
the fence just a little bit, and again, referee's got to keep an eye on that.
Oh, we're looking to reach for the fence one more time. That could be a point away.
Grabbed it twice and reached for it a third time. Oh, Nate's just got a warning. It's the third time he's grabbed the fence, though.
But George Caruna has used that bit of gamesmanship, if you can say, to hike up an underhook here, and now they're kind of in an even Stevens matchup with Joe Taylor and George Caruna. Joe Taylor now being reversed into the cage. George Caruna maybe having a bit of head control. He's looking to reach for those legs. He needs double underhooks to be able to duck under effectively.
Both fighters quite evenly matched, both turning the other into cage. Usually you see one that's got a little bit better pressure that can hold the other one, but they're just swapping position at the moment. Joe looking for a kind of a judo head toss. Didn't quite get it.
Oh, there he
did get it.
Lovely.
The problem is sometimes it can mean your opponent sneaks to your back, but he was very aware of that and kept that top pressure, and now that whizzer to stop George getting to his back.
Yeah, great use of that overhook. And now he's looking to press him into the cage and maybe set up some some striking. But
Ooh,
rolls
it's interesting
back.
that he dropped his back. It almost looked like he did that voluntarily, but he has that arm wrap. So maybe that 10th planet style, he wants that arm wrap and then to try and maybe work up a triangle or a submission here. It's so hard when your head is pressed into the cage like that. It can make it very difficult to get an angle going.
Yeah, as you've said before, Joe Taylor accepting bottom position, which is something that I've been told never to do, because you are making your opponent carry you when you're on top. And now the exact same thing is happening with George Caruna making Joe Taylor.
Depends on the style of fighter, you know. Like I've always felt like in my fights when I've been on the bottom, I've had a very big advantage in grappling skill set, so I didn't mind being on the bottom.
We've got a leg
And
sleeping over, maybe to a triangle position.
Maybe Joe's going to prove me right here by cinching up a tight triangle. He's got a little angle on it as well. There's a long time left in the round. This is looking pretty damn tight. Just the cage is maybe saving George here. That's looking very tight. George looking very uncomfortable there. That's impressive, this triangle. Look at that technique, hooking the leg.
He cinched it back up. I think he tightened
He's just trying to pound his way out of it.
Looking for punches. Is that desperation?
What George needs to do is twist the other way. That angle is making it really difficult for him.
Still reaching over the top.
He must have a nice... his head must just be just okay. Maybe it's just a little bit further through. Or
looking very tight from
stopping
this
the pressure. Now he's Kimura in the other
gets
arm.
the tap. Wow.
Super
Very
slick groundwork from Joe
I asked
Taylor.
for a slick submission and I got it. That was brilliant. Excellent use of the rubber guard from Joe Taylor.
Just when you said you shouldn't be on the bottom, he sticks up a sick triangle Kimura combo.
Have I told you how much I love being proved wrong?
Me too. It's good.
It's just wicked. Way to go, Joe Taylor. It was a good little balance there. I like that. Very quick. Another first round finish here at Battle Arena 43.
10th planet skills.
Great presence of mind not to just to stick with the triangle. Joe Taylor showing some real ability to innovate and capture the arm for that Kimura from the bottom position. Well done.
After 2 minutes and 44 seconds of the very first round, we have your winner via Kimura, Joe Taylor. And please make some noise for your runner-up, George Caruna. Joe, go and have a chat with him.
Not here.
18 out of that, mate.
Yeah, good. I just want to thank my coach. Obviously, I've got to thank him for last time. Obviously, the most important part of the camp, especially camp jiu-jitsu coach, was striking and Stuart Miles. So thank all the teammates I was with, sparring.
So, quite a tough first round though to start with. Then you got the triangle. How close do you think you was to getting that?
Oh, bloody hell. I thought I got a gap in legs out, trying to squeeze that hard. But my coach out there, more so I went for it. And he tapped.
Yeah, so then switch to the Kimura, really nice on the opposite side. Caught it and obviously made him tap.
Yeah, that was it. Again, thanks to all the coaches and the team. I'll see you in April.
Well, congratulations, buddy. Nice win, good submission. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for your winner, Joe Taylor.